our biggest trading partner is in the middle of a very different housing crisis. Unlike here, apartment prices in China have been falling for about 3 years, as its biggest property developers are on the verge of collapse, along with dreams of home ownership for many Chinese citizens.
Well, it's really the oversupply of property in China, and that's reducing the demand for Australian iron ore. They've been building ghost towns and lots of empty apartments, and that's starting to correct itself.
China's flagging economic recovery is also worrying the Reserve Bank governor.
They still have a very big drag from the problems in their real estate sector there, and China is really important for us, in particular for the prices of the commodities that we export, in particular iron ore.
Last year, Australia shipped $136 billion worth of iron ore overseas, with most of that going to China. And for many years, the red dirt used to make steel has been providing a major boost to Australia's economy. All that tax revenue helped deliver a budget surplus for 2 years in a row.
Unfortunately, the shine has come off the red gold, the price plummeting by around 35% since the year began. And there's room for it to fall further, as China's steel industry is also struggling.
Although momentum is down, if we look at steel mill margins, we can see right now that steel mills have very little incentive to purchase iron ore, given how loss-making they are. So the risk of $80 a ton is certainly on the table right now.
The price of steel in China has slumped by around 25%. So the Asian financial giant is dealing with its oversupply by flooding the globe with cheap steel.
And what that's done is that's driven pressure on price, which then comes back to our domestic market here in Australia.
That's one reason why Australia's biggest steelmaker, BlueScope, reported a 20% slump in its full-year profit.
When we see, steel demand in China very much weaken like it is now, is they look to the export market to fill the gap. And in that, we start seeing very low-cost steel hit the market. And this naturally increases a lot of trade friction.